think that was summer 2021 season. The New York City Mayor's office did this bus stop advertisement project called No Stopping New York. Basically, they took different New Yorkers' photos and they used those images for the bus stop advertisement to emphasize that resilience of New York City. You know, like yes, COVID was a hard time, but New York City will not stop. That's why they say no stopping, right? And then there are many versions of those advertisements with the same catchphrase, and like no stopping New York. And sometimes medical workers, you know, like school teachers or kids going to school. And one of those images was me dancing in the Washington Square Park. And my ad said, no stopping New York, there's no stopping in art.
Jeez.
And I was happy about it.
Of
and
course.
like I didn't get any money from that. Like I had to sign an agreement saying that this is, you know, non-profit government project. So if you agree with it, we will proceed it forward. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And you know, I really don't care about money. As long as my performance or my image could encourage New Yorkers when we were having a hard time, like that would be my pleasure. Of course, sure. And I was happy about it. Also, I was happy to see people being happy about,
of course,
you know, me being on that advertisement. But the problem is, if they do that, if the New York City Mayor's office do that, they should allow me to perform. But the police was cracking down on my performance during the same time.
Ad,
during exactly the same season.
Oh man,
they're cracking me. They were cracking me down in the park. But the bus stop ad was still going around at the very same time.
That's so ironic.
So that was the time I was like, okay, I need to do petition. Like I already had a petition by the time, like even before all those bus stop advertisement situation, I already created a petition. But that was the time when I really think that I need to spread this.
Very important.
Many people helped me to spread the words.
Beautiful.
And you know, even New York Magazine interviewed me about it. And then ever since that New York Magazine article, not immediately stopped, but gradually they stopped bothering me, and they're not really bothering me anymore today.
That's great. I'm glad.
But the petition is still up there because what the petition is aiming for is adjust the park rules so that street performers don't have to be criminalized just because of this picnic size of the speaker we're using for the performance, or even for the amplifiers. Like those amplifiers are quieter than sirens, like running around the
blaring
city
through the street.
So for example, I understand if someone complains at like, I don't know, 12 a.m., 1 a.m.
Of course.
Yes, that's my bad. I will be quiet.
Yeah, of course.
But why they need to crack us down like under the daylight, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., like 5:15 p.m. I just remember exact time approximately, right? And like outside environment sounds are way louder than this.
It's music, and there's music like all over the park too.
And if you insist that, we crack them down because that's the rule, then rule needs to be adjusted. I really think that rules are not always justice. Especially when I think about this country, right? Like discrimination was legal. And now it's changed because we learned from the history, and that's against human rights, and that's why we adjusted the rules, and at least on the surface it's not legal anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's why I really think that when it comes to the point, it needs to be changed, you know. Like some people say, because that's your fault, you're doing something against the law, but like law is not always with human rights and with justice.